Happy Tuesday, traders. Welcome back to the channel. It's Jimmy Trades here for your Tuesday analysis. You'll look at the charts before market open. If you're new to the channel, please sub. If you're returning to the channel, please give that video a like and we turn on that notification icon. That way you can always be aware of when I drop a new video. I appreciate your support, guys, so please sub and like the video so we can get as much reach as possible. It would be amazing, and I'm working towards, if we can get to 1,000 followers before Christmas, that would be an amazing Christmas present. So if you want to help, please share my channel around to other traders, other like-minded individuals, or anyone that you think might find some value in viewing or watching my content. That would be an amazing support for me, guys. All right, let's head over to the calendar. That's where we start our day every day. And we have no news Tuesday. So no news Tuesday, and the day before probably the biggest news event we have each month, CPI. Are we going to anticipate a good price action today? Less than great price action? Probably the latter, probably less than great price action. Certainly a day today to be cautious and be very patient with the market. That said, let's head over to the charts and check it out. Starting here on NQ. And we see yesterday we had quite a bearish closure. We created all-time highs. So new all-time highs yesterday, and then we had quite a strong sell-off. We also see that this candle has closed inside the range of Friday's candle, signifying potential bearish price action or continuation of expansion lower. So first thing we want to look at, we have this bullish FEG that was tapped into on Friday. We still have all this area here to be rebalanced. So the first thing I'll be looking for is, if price does move lower today, how does it react to this level? Do we find a bounce here? Or do we in fact move through and then continue lower? Because we do have another bullish FEG located here, which, if we look at this range from this low to the high, is in a discount of that range. So it's in the lower half of the range there, being the discount of the range. So that's what I'll be looking for to see how price reacts to this bullish FEG. Now, if we do get a bit of a rally higher, I'll be looking to see if price respects the 50% level of the previous day's range. And when we move to the hourly, which we'll do in a second, we'll check to see if there's a change in the state of delivery there and how that has been respected as well. So looking at this potential scenario here. Let's move down to the hourly. So that's the 50% level. yesterday's range. So we had this marked out here yesterday as we went into the market. But yesterday we were looking at, you know, staying with the trend because the trend had been quite bullish, as we know. And what would change our opinion or our view on that would be a change in the state of delivery. Change in the state of delivery being the first moment in time that we see a change in trend. And that is what we have right here. We see that at open, so this is the 9 a.m. candle, 9:30 open. We see that price respected the bearish change in the state of delivery and continued its move lower. And we do also have this nice balanced price range here, which obviously helped to support those prices and that expansion lower. And if we look at it from an AMD, we can see that we had accumulation, we have manipulation, and then distribution. So this is Asia, London, New York. So we're anticipating price to move lower. Looking to see if price respects this level here. If we do get a sweep, if price moves up this high between now and New York open. Interesting, that's only since the London kill zone finished that price has actually started to move. So we'll run with bearish bias today for NQ. Heading over to ES, and just quickly we can see on ES there was a entry function here. We didn't get tapped in though, and it would have been just after kill zone if you stick strictly to the kill zone hours between 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. that if we did get a pullback here, we would have got an entry. So a little reversal there, and we can see that ES has already swept previous day low, whereas NQ has not. So we do have a bullish SMT. So if we just duck back to NQ, we'll see that there. We have no sweep of the previous day low, but it does look like we are building up liquidity here. Back over to ES. So again, we're watching for price. If price is able to reach back up to this level, how do we react to the range of the previous day's candle? Because this candle here from Friday also closed back inside the range of Thursday's candle. So that was a bit of a precursor there to potential bearish price action yesterday, and we see that obviously we did have that sell-off. The other interesting thing here is that we did close through the bullish FEG, therefore invalidating the daily bullish FEG. Now, we do not have liquidity until, or a swing point, or one of our points of interest, an FEG or a swing point, until this level here. So this level's also in a discount of this dealing range from the low to the high. Potential draw on liquidity here. And that would be quite a sell-off. I wouldn't anticipate that to happen today, by the way. Especially with CPI tomorrow. I wouldn't be expecting really great PA today. In fact, it's probably a good day to sit on your hands, if anything. But we do have all this low resistance liquidity here. We'll see what price does. You know, do we create some structure here, leave a bearish FEG, for example, for price to, you know, if price doesn't move higher or move much higher, then do we do something like this? Okay. So bearish on the daily, moving to the hourly. And here we have the change in the state of delivery. Balanced price range. That price respected as well. So coming into open, we see that this is the 9 o'clock candle. Price moved higher, was unable to push, reacted to this level, and then sold off immediately. It's quite a large range here, so we can actually use the failure swing here to project lower. So this would be a target region to see if price can get down here today. We've swept all these highs here now. So we'll see if price continues to move sideways, and then watch to see what price does at New York Open. Will price be able to reach up here before reacting and moving lower? Or will we see something like this into New York Open? Still remaining bearish overall for ES, like and Q. Moving over to oil for the daily. Oil is a little choppy. We see we had a sweep here. It was quite a decisive close beyond this sweep as well. And although we did see price, let's delete that, move higher, price did respect the 50% level of this range from the high to the low here, and reacted nicely with that and closed back inside the previous day's range as well. What would be nice to see, and I'm not saying this will happen, but it would be good to see if price could sweep previous day high and then continue to move lower. So bearish for oil. On the hourly, we have continued to respect the bearish PD arrays as well. We had the change in state of delivery up here. Our projections were reached. That's where we see this reversal at the -4. We then had a bullish change in the state of delivery through here. We do see price respecting this hourly bearish FEG. Do we have another change in the state of delivery? This would be a bearish change in the state of delivery. Not as clean as I'd like. Usually like to see a sweep, but here we swept these highs. We do have displacement through and price respecting that level. If we see a close below this series of up close candles, then I certainly think there is potential for downside. And we have this low resistance liquidity here as a great draw. Hopping over to Euro futures. Already have this marked out. Having a quick chat in the Ash Capital Discord during London today. We had a sweep of the highs here. Then Friday's candle closed back in this inside the range of Thursday, signifying potential bearish price action, and we can see that we've started to expand lower. We have this low resistance liquidity, so looking for price to continue its run lower. Dixie on the daily. Swept with the lows, looking for price to run higher, and we are getting that. Price is chipping away here. Looking for price to reach up to these relative equal highs. Bullish for Dixie. How about gold? Okay, so gold looks like we might be starting to disrespect this bearish FEG, although we did get a sweep here with a reaction. If price continues to expand above this level, above this FEG, then I would anticipate price to move higher. Looking at this daily range as well, we can see price is testing that. So I really want to see how price reacts here before committing to a bias. What does the hourly show us? So the hourly, we had a nice change in the state of delivery, and this level was respected. Okay, so we did reach up to the -2 to 2.5 because this is a really nice example of a bullish hourly unicorn. If we project out our breaker block here, we have an FEG aligned. So we use this leg that swept liquidity to run our projections, and we can see that price tapped into the -2 before retracing. However, we are respecting bullish PD arrays here. You see price was unable to close below, and now we've come up and used that level as support as well. So let's see, looking for price to run the high. We'll see what happens when price runs the high of yesterday. That's going to be where I'd like to see how price reacts. You know, once we reach the high of yesterday, do we get a reversal? Or do we continue to just run higher? And then if we do continue to run higher and we get a close through the -2.5, we can then look for price to reach for and target that -4. But we want to see a close beyond the -2.5. So they're my scenarios as we move into open today. I am going to sit neutral for the time being. I want to see how price reacts to the previous day high first. Let's have a quick look at Russell 2000. So we didn't get a move higher here that we'd been looking for. Price is still respecting this bullish FEG. How do we look? But we have now closed beyond the midpoint or the consequent encroachment. So I'll be looking to see if we use that level as resistance and then continue to move lower. And we may now be heading towards this area of liquidity to rebalance this bullish FEG here. So GU on the daily looks like it's respecting or continuing to respect this bullish unicorn that we have here on the daily. Again, price is respecting the opposing candle here. So this down close candle is acting as support. We can see that we've now tested this level 3 times. I'm going to remain bullish. Look to see price and see if price can move up and beyond this level. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. There's no hindsight here. This was marked out yesterday. This level here is 50% of this wick. Look how price reacted. We had quite a sell-off yesterday and price bounced straight off of this level. Now we need to see if Bitcoin has a willingness to continue its move higher. I hope so, because it wasn't great waking up and seeing my bags, all my alts and Bitcoin had moved into the red overnight. But it's to be expected as well. Like, you know, nothing's just going to rocket up like this. Okay, we're going to get a pullback before we continue that move higher. So this sort of stuff shakes out weekends. So we'll see how price reacts. Will we still remain supported here? I mean, you can even see on the buyers week here, price has found support. We'll revisit back tomorrow and see what Bitcoin has for us. Rightio guys, I'm going to wrap it up there today. Have a good Tuesday. Trade safe, be cautious. CPI tomorrow. Remember that if you're going to grab any evals in preparation for CPI tomorrow, use code Jimmy for My Funded Futures and Apex to always get the best deal. Remember again to sub to the channel, guys. Give the video a like and please leave a comment. I like the interaction. I do have some dodgy spam comments I'm getting at the moment across several of my videos where it's clearly spam telling me their seed phrases and stuff. But anyway, legitimate comments would be really great, and it helps with the algorithm and it helps push the video out to more people. And I genuinely enjoy interacting with you guys and responding back. So please leave any comment you would like to discuss in regards to trading. I would really appreciate that. All right, guys, take care. Have a safe Tuesday. Bye for now.